I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. Hey guys, it's Alicia here in the back of the game with another video. Today's video is going to focus on 12 things I have learned in my first year being a mom. I have learned so much, but these are my 12 things that I go to when I am reflecting, because if you've ever had a child, the first year is always the rockiest. So these are just some tips that I have come up with to help any new mom. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, first things first, advocate for your child. I know that might sound like common sense, but some people don't do it. You are your child's voice. You can't let anyone play in your child's face, and that's just how I'm going to say it. Because you have some people who will try to bully your child. I will fight a child over my babies, okay? I'm sorry. I know that might sound bad, but like, I am that mom that will square up with a child over my babies, because no, don't do that. So, but basically what I'm just trying to say is, you are your child's voice, so you need to be your child's voice when they are sick and you have doctors that are trying to dismiss what you're feeling, dismiss what's going on with your child. No. Go to somebody else. Somebody needs to tell you something, because that's how some kids get sick or their condition gets worse, because they had doctors that didn't listen. But that is also the reason why you should make sure you get a good doctor or stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Advocate for your child. Make sure your child has the best health care. Make sure that your child has the best everything. And if you don't have it right now, then just work to do that. I'm going 10 flats behind mine. Alright, number 2. You do not have to be a perfect parent. That is something else I cannot stress enough. You do not have to be a perfect parent. In the beginning, that's what I thought was going to happen. That nobody is perfect. Your child is not going to look at you and be like, my mama didn't do this right. Child is looking at the fact that you are that person. It's some days where I feel like I'm doing the worst job ever. Daughter's upset, I'm getting upset because she's upset, things like that. Like, and I get frustrated. Sometimes as parents we get frustrated, and then you have to learn how to walk away, give them a minute, give yourself a minute, and then come back and regroup and try again. Because that's something that I see that helps me and my 1-year-old. She is very much in her toddler phase right now, and she's also teething, so she is getting her molars in. So sis is a little sassy sometimes. So sometimes I have to regroup, because I know that she's not being bad. She's either in pain, sleepy, hungry, or all three. So, like I said, take a minute, get a breather, come back, execute the plan. I know, like I said, all three of those things, either she's hungry, sleepy, or in pain. I give her Motrin or Tylenol to help with her gums, because I know that she's hurting. And then also, I either give her a nap or give her something to eat and then give her a nap. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have to get a routine, and then also know, like I said, you do not have to be perfect. Whatever works for you and your kid, as long as your child is fed, clothed, and taken care of, there's nothing else that needs to be said. Like, you're doing your job as a parent. Alright, number 3, ask for help. Again, that should have been number 1. That should have been number 1. Ask for help. You are only one person. Sometimes you need help. I struggled the first couple months asking for help, because I felt like I didn't want to bother anyone or get on anyone's nerves. So I did majority of everything by myself. or, you know, asking her dad or something like that, because I feel like it was bad to want help, and it's not bad. If you have a village and you have people around you that want to help you and want to see you succeed as a parent, then let them help you. Don't let them overstep any boundaries, because you are that child's parent. But if you need help, say you need a nap, or you need some time to yourself, or you need help cleaning up, things like that, ask for that help, because you are only one person. But ask for help. That goes for with the baby. If you feel like you have postpartum depression, ask for help. I went to the doctor so many times before I finally admitted to them that I had postpartum depression. Like I said, my daughter was like 4 or 5 months before I decided to get help. So that doesn't make you a bad person or a bad mom because you wait to ask for help. Sometimes people don't want to ask for help, and that's fine. And I was one of those people, but you have to know that you need help. Alright, number 4. You are not a bad parent for wanting time to yourself. Just because you want a night out, just because you want to have a night to yourself where, you know, your child goes to the grandparents' house and you get a chance to sleep and stuff like that, you are not a bad parent for wanting time to yourself. You are not a bad parent for wanting time to yourself. You are not a bad parent for wanting to go out with your friends. You're not a bad parent for wanting time away from your child. Okay? You are not a bad parent for wanting time away from your child. Take time for you and don't feel bad about it. There are plenty of times where I will stop and get me something to eat, sit in a parking lot with my show, and decompress before I come home. Number 5, everyone does not give good parenting advice. You can ask someone's opinion on something, but their opinion is not law. Do what you feel like is best for your child. Number 6, it is okay to not be okay. So many of us that sit here and say that we're okay and push how we feel to the side because we don't want anyone to see that we are weak or see that we are not strong. And it's like, it's more exhausting than anything to do that. There are days when I cry and I just need a minute. And like I said, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get frustrated. It's okay to want to scream. It's okay to want to cuss somebody out. It's okay to feel that stuff, but like, don't take all your frustrations out on everyone else. If you need help, ask for help. Number 7, it's okay to break generational curses. I am in the business of breaking generational curses. I don't want certain things that have happened in my childhood to happen in my children's childhood. So I am trying to be a better parent for them and trying to be a better person for them. So that's why I said all these other things. It's okay to go out, do things, stuff like that, because you need to think with a level head when doing certain things as a parent. And when I say generational curses, these are just some examples, like how the oldest girl is treated. The oldest girl is always treated the worst compared to the rest of the family. I don't want that for my daughter. I'm not saying that happened in my family. I'm just giving an example. Or sharing. I'm not making my kids share with each other. If you want to share with your sisters, then okay, cool. But I don't feel like you should force your child to share their toys with someone else if they don't want to share. I want to break generational curses and things like that. 7, apologizing to your child is important no matter their age. If you get frustrated, if you make a mistake, if you yell at them, or and you're wrong, or get upset about something and it wasn't that serious, apologize to your child. Your child's feelings are just as important as yours are. Just like you want an apology for certain stuff, they require and they deserve apologies just like that. I want them to know that their feelings are valid. Number 9, screen time is okay. My daughter does not watch a lot of TV, but she does watch TV. And when we go to the doctor, I do let them know that she watches TV on the days when I need to get things done. And she is all over the place. I put on her show, Akili and Me, or Gracie's Corner, or she is very into the movie Turning Red right now. She is also into Luca and Encanto. When I need to get stuff done and sis is in the way, that's what happens. She gets a little screen time. I have a whole folder on my phone dedicated to her for YouTube Kids, for a game or two that she likes to play, things like that. My phone becomes her phone. Number 10, as long as you're trying and doing your best, and that's all that matters. As long as you're trying as a parent and you're actively doing that, then you're doing your best. So don't beat yourself up. If you are doing your best, then that's good. Keep doing that, because there are some parents that don't even do that. Do what's best for you and do what's best for your child. Number 11, kids can be assholes, but they mean well. My daughter is a little bit of an asshole, okay? Her favorite word is stop. And I think she got that from me telling her to stop doing stuff, because she likes to get on top of stuff and climb on tables and things like that. So I tell her stop. She says it back. Stop. 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 She knows when she's doing something wrong. I'll tell her no. I'll get up to come and, to get her or something like that. She'll stop doing it or slide down like, hey, mama, I wasn't doing nothing. Kids are assholes. Kids know what they're doing. But they mean well. So you just go along with the flow, because I have gotten so many good laughs and things like that from allowing my child to be her asshole-ish self. I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. Okay, the last thing I have learned in my year of being a mom is parenting is hard / ghetto some days. And some days being a mom is annoying, but your child makes it mean wow. That is another self-explanatory thing. Some days you sit there and you're like, man, this parenting stuff is hard. Then on some days you're like, things are going good. Things are easy. You're going with the flow. Everything's cool. And it's okay for that to happen. Some days you just don't feel like doing it. Some days you just don't feel like being a parent, but parenting never stops. And that is literally how parenting is. Some days are going to be good, some days are going to be bad, but you have to just keep it rolling. Literally. Alright guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope that some of the things that I said really helped some of you all, and that it resonated. Comment down below and let me know some things that I said that may have helped you or resonated with you. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.